Hey guys, welcome back. This is your host Phil from underKG.com, and today we're going to take a look on the Mi Band 3. This is the Mi Band 3. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are very familiar with the Mi Band 2. It was an uber popular product. It had a heart rate monitor, it had a nice little screen, and it lasted for ages. And most of them is the same with this guy. It has a larger screen, it's got the heart rate monitor, and it lasts for a very long time. It's got a display on top, a little button. It's a touch-sensitive button right there that you can tap and hold to confirm the menu. And while it does have a larger screen, most of the things are done with the phone's app. So let's go check it out. This is how the app looks like. This is the number of the steps that you have taken. By tapping on the step number, you can check the status or the statistics of the day, or you can scroll for the day before. Let's take a look on this one with 8,278 steps. I've walked for 5.5 kilometers, burnt 180 kilocalorie, and here is the list of activity. So there was a little fast walking, there was a little slow walking, light activity, so on and so forth. Each of them giving you how far you have went in your favorite measurement and the calories that you have burnt. And of course, there is a history menu that you can see the statistics defined in day, week, or month. And of course, you can share them via your favorite social media. If you sleep with your band, there should be sleep data there as well. I don't like to wear anything while I'm sleeping, so that's none there. And if you want to record some serious exercise with your GPS signal, you'll have to activate that with your phone and define it: outdoor running, treadmill, outdoor cycling, or walking. And here comes the rest of the features. By going into profile, you can tinker around the settings with the incoming call, event reminder, alarm, app alerts, or idle alert. It's going to alert you that it's time for you to stand up if you have been sitting down for too long. And about the heart rate monitor, you can decide to take automatic heart rate detection or sleep assistant, which obviously is going to drain some battery. And about that battery, just like the predecessor, this one lasts for ages. The official number is 20 days, and I've been wearing this for 17 days straight, and I was left with 24% of battery. You're now seeing 10 because I wasted some battery by having stopwatch turned on for past 30 minutes. This is a Chinese version, so everything that you see here is in Chinese, but here's the watch face, the number of steps that you have walked, how far that is, how much in calories that is, and remaining battery life. And here you can measure your heart rate by tapping and holding on that button, weather forecast of today, tomorrow, and day after, and notifications sent from your phone up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of text. And there is more apps here: stopwatch, find your phone, and watch face selection, and the about screen. Those are all the features, and here are some thoughts after wearing it for past 17 days. Well, firstly, the band itself isn't exactly nice. Mi Band 2 had a pretty loose band, so a lot of you have lost your cords. With this one, it's probably not going to happen. But for that, the band is a lot more rigid. It doesn't feel that nice when you're wearing it. It feels like it's trying to choke your wrist. And secondly, it's got a wrist detection, so it turns on when you try to check your time. And it's a bit late. Just like the Mi Band 2, it takes its time until the screen lights on, about 0.7 or 0.8 seconds. I know it's a way to save some battery, but it gets annoying. And also, it's got an OLED screen, which is slightly brighter than the predecessors, but still not bright enough under direct sunlight. Under those circumstances, you will have to block the sunlight by yourself or by your, I don't know, surroundings. And on top of that, this is just additional piece of information, but this is waterproof, right? So this is swimmable. Well, this isn't. You can swim with this. But keep in mind that this isn't a swimming tracker, so it doesn't record or analyze your swimming. It doesn't even know that you're swimming. So overall, Mi Band 3 is an interesting piece of device. It works as it promised. It lasts very long, and the overall build quality is very good, although it doesn't feel that nice, but it's pretty much given when the band doesn't cost that much. And talking about that pricing, how much you pay for the Mi Band 3 is going to be very important to decide whether it's worth your money or not. In mainland China, it's retailing around 25, 26 US dollars. That's a very nice deal. I would strongly suggest this for that price. But now there's a slight level of premium pricing on that, and they're retailing for like 45, 46 bucks online, and for that pricing, I don't think so. So if you can wait until the prices get stabilized for around like $30, 32, 33 tops, I think it's going to be a great little band for the basic uses. But for current overpriced pricing, there's no way that I can suggest this over similar spec bands around there. So that was our quick look on the Xiaomi Mi Band 3. It's a great one, but you probably should wait unless you live in mainland China. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. You can always meet us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. We'll see you guys later. Ciao.